Torch overview. Torch describes what I feel are basic human needs in the form of time, oneness, relationship with self, community we keep, and health. Time. I don't believe people want more money. I believe they want more time, and they believe money will get them there. Oneness. People are disconnected from their bodies and aren't intuitively living. I believe people would trust themselves more and be more happy if they created oneness in their lives. Relationship. People aren't able to experience true love or value in another until they have learned how to have a true relationship with themselves first. Community. The community people keep affects them. Being aware of one's community and how it affects their lives will allow one's life to live more honestly. Health. If we do not practice healthy, holistic habits, we can never achieve full happiness. Our bodies are what we eat. This is my version of our basic human needs. I can't explain how this came to me. Content comes to me in pieces. Once I have all the pieces, I put them together like crafted mosaic art. We all have the power of our minds. We all hold our power within. Because we've been so far removed from nature, we've begun to mutate into unrecognizable beings. We are operating as a machine in lieu of practicing free thought. We eat foods from boxes and buildings in lieu of land and lush. We can begin improving the world by improving ourselves first.
I believe the reason we are in this state right now that we are is because of men. We've allowed men to run this fucking country. We've allowed men to make our fucking laws. We the people, fuck. Women, we can't walk into a bank even with great credit, assets, money, all those things on paper that you're supposed to have. It's much more difficult for us to get backing and investors than it is for men. It's because we're women. We are not taken fucking seriously. We aren't. We are laughed at. I have actually heard the words been said to me. You are out of your league, young lady, sweetheart. Being told that I couldn't find financing for this. I did find it. I was the only one out of all the men who had been doing it for years. And there's other ways that I surpassed my male counterparts in the military and civilian world. And I have always been fucking hated for it. The men in my squad, they were not pleased. There was a guy who was a senior airman for years and years and years and years. He could not make rank because he was a fuck up. He was a piece of shit, but it was a good old boy system. So when I made rank and I outranked him, all of a sudden the rules didn't apply. Why did you embarrass the male counterpart in front of everybody? Oh, because I didn't want us to drink and drive? Wow. It's shit like that. My whole fucking life, no matter where I was, it's men who have always fucking done shit to fuck shit up. They want to spread lies about women. Why do you think women don't come forward about being raped or sexually assaulted? Because we are not believed. It's bullshit. That's the world we live in. We need to be united. We need to band together. We need to build a network of ourselves, for ourselves, ran by ourselves. All men have to do is go in there, reposition their fucking balls in front of another man, and all of a sudden, they just got a fucking investment for $1 million fucking dollars. All a man has to do is say scammy fucking words, and because he pretends that he's alpha, even though he's a fucking con artist and scam artist, people fucking believe him. And it doesn't matter what he does behind closed doors. Oh, but let a woman do some shit that's not even scandalous, but other people call it scandalous? Like going out and having a good time, being a woman and being a person? Oh, shit, fuck no. Look what happened to Britney Spears. There's other women who have suffered at the hands of male judges, men in their lives who decided that their power should be stripped from them because they were more successful than the man in their lives. Yeah, that's happened a lot. A lot. You know why what Bill Clinton did didn't affect Hillary? You know why she wasn't upset? Because she was powerful. She built her own brand. Now Martha Stewart, she's a badass. Her male counterparts did not serve prison time. Why did she get in trouble and no other man involved in that transaction got in trouble? What about the banks? What is his name? Jamie Dimon, the people who brought down Wall Street. The banks were still allowed to survive. All those men. That's bullshit. If a woman would have had an empire, let's say all of us women together, let's say there's 500 women, and we mismanage our assets, do you know how we'd be looked at? What about Trump? Continuously, over and over, publicly, going to bankruptcy. The CEO of iHeart, they didn't pay their vendors either. They got away with it, Trump and all them, because they're men. Can you imagine if a female enterprise failed that way? Can you imagine if a female enterprise filed bankruptcy continuously over and over and they mismanage assets? Can you imagine if a female enterprise was over $1 trillion in debt? We would be laughed out of the fucking office. But nope, the men who are allowed to run our country, look at them. Look at these fuck-ups. This is why I'm considered a radical feminist. Look, I'm using logic and facts, just like I told you I would. Those are facts. Look it up. There's nothing I'm saying that cannot be verified. Look up the CEO of iHeart. Look up Trump and the times that he filed bankruptcy. Well, he did that for legal reasons. You mean he scammed the system because he could? Do you know it's illegal for people on the student loan to claim that on their bankruptcy? Isn't that some ignorant shit? The banks, look at the interest rates the banks got after they fucked us over and we bailed them out instead of letting them fucking fail. These are all facts, verifiable facts. All that to say, we need to build a foundation, us women do. When you look in the past, the minority female groups that have banded together, do you see how successful they are? Us women, we need to band together. We need to have a way for female entrepreneurship without being touched and tainted by man. We need to be able to go to investors. We need to be able to stand on our own without having to go to our man and be asked, who's your husband? Oh, put your husband on this loan. Fuck you. No, we need to be able to help each other to stand on our own, which is what our community and our government, I thought that's what they were there for, which they're not, right? That's my whole point of saying all these things and the beliefs that I have. They aren't there for us. They want to continue oppressing us. Women, you know how much they're marginalized on this world, in this earth, and they always have been? It's disgusting. We need to band together. The way the other minority women are treated in this world and in other countries, we need to start here. Then we can help other women. We can create a network, an entire network, something that men cannot seem to fucking understand, that we need allies, a sisterhood. We don't piss off other women. Why would we do that? Because we all have strengths. That's petty bullshit jealousy. Why do we need to compete? We don't need to do that. That's not how it works. It's odd to me that all these portals of fucking entry of parallel universes, that we still haven't figured that out. Why are we starting war? Why can't we help? That's how you build a group on social media platforms, isn't it? Gain trust. Do you think if we act like tyrannical assholes all the time that we would attract people to our tribe on Facebook, on these social media platforms? Do you think that we would be able to build relationships with people if we continued to behave like our male leaders have? No, we would not. Let's do it differently. Let's do it healthy. And when we empower women, we empower them to realize that they have the power of mind and everybody has something to contribute. This competitiveness, oh my gosh, it's not necessary. We need to empower other women in other countries who don't like being oppressed. Do it for ourselves, for each other here. Then we expand and we build allies. We build a sisterhood. We build a network of empowered women, empowering other women, lifting other women, finding ways to secure our youth and their future. We need to spend time putting sustainable efforts into place now that our children can take over easily. First, it starts with us, our minds, our inner torch.